Hey guys, this is question number 9 of IC 2024 Computer Science paper. So the question says you have to define a class called card game, and where you have an array by the name cards. You have two variables, capacity and top. Then you have parameterized constructor add card, which will add value to that cards pile basically, and then draw card, which will take off the card from there. So in this question, we are actually talking about the pile. Okay, so there's a pile of cards where the card is to be placed on the top, and then it has to be removed from the top only because we only have a one variable top which will take care of the ith value of the card, right? So the insertion and deletion will happen at the back. That is a stack. So that is the answer to the second part of it. This entity is a stack. Now let's code it. Okay, so here's the code which I have already coded. I'll explain you. So as per the question, we have a class called card game. We have cards NA and array declared by the name cards. We have capacity to hold the maximum number of elements in that pile, and a top variable which will take care of the ith position of the card. Now, as the question asks us, we have to initiate, there's a parameterized constructor, the value of CC, that is the capacity. We'll go to the capacity. Top will have initial value -1 as per the question. And then we'll use this capacity variable to initialize the array, to allocate memory to the array. Now we have a function called add card, where the value v, that is the value of the card, will be given from the main function or any other function from where you call it, and then it will check if the value of the top at that point when you are sending this value v is less than capacity, then first you will increase the value of top by 1. Why? Because the initial value happens to be -1. Had it been 0, you would have directly stored it and then increase the capacity. But right now, the ith value is -1, so you increase the value first and then put that uh, card value to the array topth position or ith position. And if this value function is condition is not satisfied, that means you have reached the capacity, then you have to say card pile is full. This is the way the question is asking us to do. So the next function is the draw card, which has a return type as integer. And what the question is asking is you have to return the card which you have removed from that file, okay, which you drew from that card file. So here we'll check if the value of the top is more than -1, means if the pile exists, there should be few elements in the pile or in the cards array to enable the task of removing it. If there are no array and no variables, you can't do that. Then you have to print the message, then you have to return -999. So if this value is more than -1, that means the card contains some variables. The top its value, okay, the value at the top position will go to RET variable, and top will decrease by -1, because now if you had already 4 cards on the pile and this is removed, then next time your top is going to be this, which is 1 less than the previous value. Had this been values like 0, 1, 2, 3, now when you remove 1 from it, now the top its value is 2. That's what is happening here. And then it returns the value. Then you have a display from where 0 till top a loop runs and prints the value of the cards. All right. Then we have the main function. Where we are creating an object of that card game class. We are calling the add card. Okay, we are calling the add card and sending the values 100, 110, 115. So that means the first card with 100 value will be at the bottom. Then over there another card with 110 value will be there. After that another card of 115 value will be there. That will happen with this. Now I am running a display, and that display is going to show you all these card values, something like this. After this, we are saying the card removed from the pile is draw card. We're calling the draw card function. What that particular function is going to do, this is going to remove this card from the pile. So this goes out. Now next, after that, I'm again calling the display. So now this time it shall show me these two values, because one card is removed from the top, only two cards are remaining. So here I compiled and now created an object, and I'll just run this object, run the main through this object, and go to the terminal window to see the output. Now you see that the card pile is showing initially the 5 elements of that card in that particular pile of the array, and then it removes one element from the top which says 115 is removed, and then after removing the 115, the remaining pile it is shown as we have coded it. Okay, so this is the way these kind of questions are to be done. This is based on stacks and queues, implementation of a stacks and queues using arrays. Thank you very much for giving your time. If you like the video, please subscribe, share, and comment. And in the next video, I would be doing one of the another question. Thank you so much.